If you plan to transfer from BIPC to NSU, then we have some information that might interest you.
And see how Natchitoches is getting prepared for the holiday season.
It's time for our last edition of NSU News. I'm Sarah Kramer.
And I'm LaKimbria Williams. Thanks for joining us. Your news starts now.
The underground electrical system is being redone. Pretty soon, we will be able to monitor our usage of electricity here on campus. It's been checked by the City of Natchitoches for the past several years. NSU will also break ground on a new 3-story Student Services Center. The lines will be up by the end of the semester, and the center is scheduled to be up by fall 2012.
Students and faculty gathered together to discuss the meaning of diversity. NSU News reporter Sarah Kramer goes inside to figure out if it's all just black and white.
Here at NSU, students are more than just black and white, and they are more than just men and women.
It's where you're from, it's what are your political beliefs, what are your spiritual beliefs.
The NAACP and the journalism department decided to make students aware of the diversity that can be found on campus.
We're bringing diversity back on campus and that they see that we're trying to make the effort.
5 representatives spoke at the Deeper Than Black and White Diversity Forum. They talked about common issues and the importance of being aware of diversity.
And it's kind of like the full college experience, just getting out there, meeting new people, having these new experiences. If you're open and willing to it, I think you're going to find it.
Assistant Professor of Journalism, Dr. William Broussard, believes that students should also get to know people outside of campus.
So there's a kind of insulation that can happen on a college campus, which it's safe, it's nurturing, but it can be a negative if people don't think in terms of what is going to happen when I leave college.
Theta Chi fraternity came to the forum to listen to what the panel had to say so that they could have a better understanding of the meaning of diversity.
They're going to get a lot of different opinions on what diversity means and varying ideas about it, and they'll be able to look at themselves and get a look at it because few people probably have thought about it before.
Reporting for NSU News, I'm Sarah Kramer. There are fewer than 50 swine flu shots left at health services. Anyone between the ages of 16 and 24 can get it. It's free to any students with a photo ID, and everyone who gets the shot will be entered into a drawing for door prizes. Director of Health Services, Stephanie Campbell, wants students to know that it is safe. She is planning to receive more vaccines by December. If you would like to find out more about the vaccine, call the H1N1 information line at 318-357-5421 or visit alert.nsula.edu.
Good news for Bossier Parish Community College students. They can now transfer to NSU without losing any credit hours. NSU and BIPC signed a memorandum of understanding. It allows students of several associate and baccalaureate programs to transfer. The schools are also considering adding other degree programs. We have a new Professor Emeritus of the Department of Engineering Technology. Dr. William Dennis was with the department for 31 years. He was head of the department from 1997 to 2000. He made several contributions during his career. He wrote several proposals for funding for equipment and developed curriculum guides and safety manuals for industrial arts in high schools. He also helped create the Industrial Engineering Technology degree in 2002. Megan, I have really enjoyed the weather this weekend. Please tell me that it's going to hold up for tonight and for this week.
It's going to. I hear there's some activity going on Front Street tonight, and of course we have our last home football game this Saturday, and the weather is supposed to stay pretty with a little bit of clouds, but I'll tell you more about that when we return. Good afternoon, NSU. I'm Megan Moras, and here is your NSU weather. Our Demon Doppler radar is showing a lot of cloud coverage coming over in the top of Louisiana. Our current conditions, temperature at 68 degrees, humidity at 42, dew point at 44, and it's pretty breezy outside with winds at 8 miles per hour. Our temperatures in Louisiana are really staying mostly in the 60s today. New Orleans at a surprising low of 64. They're usually our city with the warmer temperatures. Natchitoches in the 70s, Alexandria at 68 degrees. Now, more region-wise, our temperatures are looking very similar to what we're seeing here in Louisiana. 60s and 70s, our hottest temperature being in San Angelo, Texas at 80 degrees, and our coolest in Huntsville at 61 degrees. Nationwide, we're seeing a broad range of temperatures from 45 degrees up in Minneapolis to very, very hot in Miami at 83 degrees. So if you're craving warmer weather for your Thanksgiving break, you should take a trip down to Miami or even Brownsville, Texas, because they're seeing temperatures at 74 degrees. Now, our national radar, we're seeing a lot of cloud coverage really dancing around the U.S. here. A lot of rain up in our northeastern states and rain, snow, and ice up here in the northwest. Closer to home, we're seeing that cloud coverage in the Gulf under New Orleans and rains touching the tip of Texas down by Houston. Now tonight our low will be 50 degrees with lots of clouds in the skies. Tomorrow those clouds will stay with a high of 64 degrees. And here's a look at your 5-day forecast. Tomorrow we're seeing clouds and sunshine. Saturday the clouds will remain for our NSU versus SFA game. Make sure you bundle up because our high is only going to be 63 degrees and low at 48 degrees. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, lots of beautiful clear fall weather, so if you wait to drive home on Sunday, you will have no problem doing that. No rain or anything. Now Monday and Tuesday our temperatures will be a little bit higher in the 70s, but our lows will remain in the 40s and the 50s. And that has been a look at your NSU weather. I'm Megan Moras. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with news.